What's up, guys?
Hi, guys.
So we just wanted to hop on and do a little video to talk to you guys about our favorite fall destinations. As you guys know, fall is one of our favorite times of year, probably our #1 favorite.
#1 favorite.
We always tend to take some really cool fall adventures, and you guys seem to love them as well. So we want to hop on here and talk to you about some of our favorite spots.
Yes, in our opinion, it's one of the best times to travel. It's some of our favorite memories of all time, and we just have very sentimental connections to fall. You come alive in the fall time.
We're gonna hop into this list, and they're in no particular order, but
let's get into it.
All right, we're gonna start this list off with one that's close to home. It's Great Smoky Mountains National Park.
I'd take the long way home if it meant I'd go walking by your door. Together we could see where the road will lead to the unknown. There is no end if you believe. Just take my hand and come with me. Oh, you're like the sun coming up. You make my world come alive. Oh, you know I can't get enough. You walking by my side. You are my sunshine.
Just recently, in the past couple of years, we went up there and absolutely loved it in the fall. It is the most visited national park in the country.
Which is crazy. It's hyped up for a reason.
The fall colors on the trails are just incredible. The vibrant colors. Cades Cove,
you guys.
oh gosh.
Amazing.
That's where you can see some little black bears if you want, and it's a really chill, just drive area. And that's the first time Megan and I ever saw wild bears.
It is such a drivable park, and you can have so many beautiful views just by sitting in your car. One thing to note is that the colors do change later in the year.
There's a fall foliage map that we kind of use every year to kind of plan our trips. It isn't perfect, but it kind of gives you a good indicator of.
Keep an eye on those maps at all times. That will be the best way to indicate the fall colors based on weather changes and all of that in each location.
But yeah, so Great Smoky Mountains is on the list. One that we visited a few years back during the pandemic, 2020, Jackson Hole, Wyoming. So Jackson Hole, Wyoming is just such a unique and beautiful place. It is just out in the middle of nowhere, it seems, with these beautiful mountaintops, and they have the snow-capped mountains and all the beautiful vibrant colors. We visited it in 2020 and honestly it was just so special.
It really is. And you're right there by the Grand Tetons National Park, which is stunning during the fall time. And then all around Jackson is just a really cool place to visit, especially if you're looking for that Western town vibe. That is the place to go. It is so cool, so unique. And it truly has some great shopping, great food. And you can do things like horseback riding.
Some really cool hikes. One of the best hikes we ever did was Delta Lake there, which was just beautiful. So strenuous, but worth it in the end. And then you also get the wildlife.
All the wildlife.
They have bears, they have elk, they've got the pronghorn antelope.
Lots of fun things to do in Jackson Hole.
Yeah, it is perfect. Highly recommend visiting all of those super unique places in Jackson, and it's so close to just a really cool downtown, and it's just amazing.
Best of both worlds, honestly,
for sure.
With that one.
Yeah, there's going to be a theme with that, I think, in this vlog.
Yeah, so, definitely.
Yeah. Next up on the list is the spooky town of Salem, Massachusetts.
For the stratosphere, easy breathing in your atmosphere. Oh, how could I?
One of our top favorite places for the fall season, and specifically for spooky season Halloween.
Yeah.
It is such a fun, vibrant place to be during this time of year.
If you're a fan of Halloween and all the spooky things, you've got to go to Salem at least once. It's so enriched in history, and you can feel that while you're there. It's close to the water. They've got a lot of really cool spooky tours, things like that, and honestly a lot of really great shopping, restaurants, just a really great vibe overall. We didn't feel like scared because it was like fall and Halloween vibes. It just was fun. It was really cool.
Yeah, it's a really fun thing to do. I think it would be fun as a family to do. They have the Hocus Pocus filming locations, which that was one of our most exciting parts about visiting. We loved just popping around town to all the different filming spots and grabbing photos and videos, and just seeing it in person was really exciting for us. So highly recommend Salem.
Highly recommend. It is so cool. So next up on the list is Mount Rainier National Park.
We were giants. We were free. We're the ocean. We're the sea.
So we actually went there last year in 2023. Unfortunately for us, the weather was totally crazy and we didn't get to explore Mount Rainier as much as we wanted to. The Paradise area of Mount Rainier is incredible. We still got so many amazing photos and videos of that area with the famous waterfall, Myrtle Falls.
The Skyline Loop Trail is absolutely unreal. It's not super hard to walk. It's a little bit of an incline, but it is an easy trail to see the top of the mountain. So you have the beautiful views that like just are layered with fall colors and trees, and then that snow-capped mountain and the waterfall. It's so pretty unreal. It feels very magical, especially during the fall time with how vibrant it is.
For sure.
And even on our gloomy day, we were still in awe, and it was so pretty.
Try to get there probably late September, early October for that one. It does start to get unpredictable with the weather and snow and things like that.
Because it is that high elevation, high altitude.
Yeah. Looping back to the Skyline Loop Trail, it is about a 5-mile loop trail, but you can still walk parts of the loop trail there. It's very doable. It's all paved and it's easy peasy.
It's a really beautiful spot. So next up is Leavenworth, Washington.
Please don't change for me. I never wanted this in the first place.
such a fun place to visit because it is so insanely unique. It's a Bavarian-inspired town here in the United States, and it's known for Oktoberfest during the fall season, which is something we actually got to take part in, and then it is also a perfect spot to visit for the holidays.
All of the fall colors are just so vibrant and cool. It's in between Mount Rainier and North Cascades.
Tucked away in the mountains, so you really have like 360 mountain views there. They have really great shopping downtown, lots of local businesses and super unique shops to the area. During things like Oktoberfest, it's really, really fun and exciting.
Yeah, only 2 hours from Seattle, so it's a pretty easy drive from the main city to come check it out, even if you just want to go for a day. Next up is North Cascades National Park.
The stage is set like always. Won't be long before I'm gone. See them coming through the doorway, wondering whose side they are on. So I take one shot in the darkness and move along. I was on the way to Memphis. Got no love from the Carolines. How much longer can I do this? Leaving half my heart behind. And it takes one shot in the darkness to change my mind. The years are passing by me.
Man, another really cool one, and honestly so underrated. When we were doing some research on this trip last year, we noticed that it's really not that heavily visited park. And
it's actually one of the least visited parks.
Which is crazy. It's so cool. It's got some really incredible hikes. It's really close to two cool small towns in Winthrop and Bellingham. We got to experience both of those towns, and they're both different vibes. Bellingham is more of a college, cool, hippie, like hipster vibe town on the water. Winthrop is a Western vibe, which is also really cool.
Yeah.
We loved the towns that it was connected to, and kind of similar to Great Smoky Mountains, it's just a single highway that passes through there, and you can stop along the way and do some hikes or just drive through and see some really cool views.
It is truly so worth it, and it is beautiful during the fall season.
Yeah. Next up on the list is Asheville, North Carolina.
That I know you're the one for me. While the world's fleeting, you're all I'm needing. No, there's nothing you could do to lose my love. Even on bad days, leaning on the good. As sure as the moon falls, sure as the sun rises, my heart is set on you.
This is such a fun city. One that James and we actually got to explore Asheville during the weekend of Halloween. And so we had a really, really great time in this city.
I loved it. Oh my gosh. And also a really close place for us. Us living in Georgia, it's not a bad drive, and surprisingly we had never been there before. This was our first time, and We loved it so much. It's a college town. It's very cool and eclectic. They've got a lot of really great restaurants and shops and all of those things.
Lots of local businesses, which is always a favorite of ours.
Yep.
It also has really great food.
Yeah, it's really great because it's along the Blue Ridge Parkway, which is a very popular route that runs from, I believe it starts in Georgia and it runs all the way up towards Virginia, maybe even further than that. So you've got a lot of really beautiful towns and things along that path, and Asheville is right there.
Another really iconic spot in Asheville is the Biltmore House, and we did do a Biltmore tour. It is something that we definitely recommend, especially if it's your first time.
Yeah. Next up on the list is Lincoln, New Hampshire.
I'd wait forever, honey, for one more minute with you. I'd spend all my money to spend more time with you. It may sound a little bit funny, there's no one else like you, say that you do. I was on the long road running and found my way to you. From driving rain to sunny, we made it through. They might say we were a little bit funny, but they're not in our shoes, say that you do. Turn it into gold, say that you do. I do.
This place is absolutely stunning for fall. It has some of the best fall foliage we have ever seen.
And honestly, so much to do. You have a lot of really great hikes in Franconia Notch State Park. You've got the Flume Gorge. You have the Artist Bluff, which is an iconic social media photo spot. A lot of really great local restaurants and shopping. And you have the Kankamagus. You guys will correct me on this. Highway right there, which also has a lot of really great views and photo spots and things like that. Highly recommend going to check out that area.
Yes, absolutely. Next on the list is Bar Harbor, Maine.
I am writing down everything I see, tracing my steps back till I'm wild and free, and I'll chase until it's in front of me. Born to wander, and that's what led me here. Cursed blessing, boy with a golden ear, following my past through a rearview mirror.
This place is honestly so perfect. When I think of Maine, I specifically have Bar Harbor ingrained in my mind. The harbor itself is so stunning, and especially lined with the fall colors. You see the ocean views with the fall colors and fall leaves, and it is so festive and fun.
Yes. Yes, the downtown area is so lively. The foliage is perfect. Honestly, it's just a quintessential Maine fall vibey place. It is awesome.
Great spot to have lobster rolls. Great spot to have drinks by the water. Everything has a pretty good view. And then you're also right beside Acadia National Park.
Yes.
So it is the perfect place to stay and have that sweet, special, small town feel, and then also do some adventuring.
Last, but definitely not least, like we said before, these aren't our in order rankings. Woodstock, Vermont.
much love, how all of the light just falls through your window. Paints you so effortlessly. Now I can see your halo. Just a simple moment in time. Can't catch it in the photo. Permanently framed in my mind. I swear I won't let you go. I swear I won't let you go. How I never noticed your eyes and all the lovely colors. It's all that I see in my mind. What more can we discover? This strange feeling deep inside. How will I recover all the warmth you bring to my life? I'd love to be your lover.
Guys, it is the picture perfect fall town. It is so beautiful.
This is your quintessential fall town, picturesque, what you see all over social media. Woodstock is such a special place also to us. We just absolutely adored it. It is the highlight of our New England fall road trip.
Yes, for sure.
And if you watch Gossip Girl and things like that during the fall season, like this is that type of cozy town.
Definitely. Our Woodstock, Vermont vlog and all of our New England fall vlogs are probably our most popular vlogs in Vermont specifically. And I totally understand why, because the Vermont vibes are just incredible, and we felt that while we were there. We were like, oh my gosh, this is a dream. And so all of the photos and videos that you get there just seems unreal, because you have the beautiful little cottage houses, you've got the white picket fences with the pumpkins on top, you've got all the fall leaves, you got the really cutie downtown with shopping and restaurants and coffee shops. It's just, oh my gosh, we loved it.
Yes, a lot of really iconic things to do during the fall are here in Woodstock. Those Gilmore Girl vibes, like it truly is like a sweet downtown. It truly is incredible, and it's hyped up for a reason.
Yeah, so those are all of our favorite fall destinations. Like I said, they're not in any particular order. That's just how we feel. And there's really so much that is left for us to explore.
Yes.
We still have so much of Vermont that we would love to explore, so much left of New Hampshire. And honestly, I've heard that Michigan and Minnesota are really cool in fall.
Yeah, honestly, this is just based on our fall experiences and what we've enjoyed most. We thought it would be fun to kind of compile those into a list to share with you if you're having a hard time deciding. And we hope to explore more for the fall each year.
For sure. We are going to keep that trend alive because we love it so much. It's probably our happiest time. We love fall.
Yes, obviously our biggest thing is finding a quintessential fall town, cute, cozy towns. We love those vibes during the fall. We love being able to just stroll a beautiful place and enjoy all of the fall things that we love so much, while also being able to step out and adventure, go on a fun hike, do some leaf peeping. So we love the combination of those, if you haven't noticed.
I know, yeah. We have a lot of really cool fall adventures planned for this fall. We can't wait to take you guys along. We have so much on the books.
We may or may not have mentioned them in this list.
Yes, yeah, we can't wait to show you what we get into. Remember to like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram and TikTok.
All the things.
All right, we'll see you next time.
See you next time.